Somebody who's out to continue this war is just not going to get my vote right now.
I think I made the wrong choice between my options of go to war or go to jail, and I shipped. I had to do some things that I'll never forgive myself for. And I'm here because it's what I can do to try to make things better, try to help push the world in the right direction. I'll certainly not a day passes that I don't think about my experiences in Iraq. It was an intensely unpleasant experience in a lot of different ways. I'm a little mad, frankly, that this had to happen. There's no excuse for it. There was certainly no reason other than giving a handful of people who are already obscenely rich a lot more money.
Where's your party tonight?
Where's my party tonight? My party will be at every other campaign party. Once again, we'll be conducting a survey. Which candidates' campaigns are cool enough to let me in, and which ones are too tight-ass to even let me anywhere near. Love America more! Love America more! Love America more!
Rudy, I have a present for you. It's a clown nose. I'd like to present you with this clown nose, Rudy. Sorry about that. I was pushed back. I'd like to present you with this clown nose, Rudy. If you touch me again.
Questions been asked and kicked around for at least a century among scientists.
See if they let me out.
Rudy, I don't know why you're so afraid of me that you have to hire your goons to prevent me from getting close to you. Don't tase me, bro.
Vote for Berman. A vote for Berman.
Don't tase me, bro.
Oh, I beg of you, don't taser me.
Please
don't taser me.
Which way did Rudy go? Hey, which way did Rudy go? Okay, thank you very much. Run away, chicken! Run away! Rudy, you chicken! Come on, talk to me! Rudy! Come on, talk to me, you chicken! yes, I'm a politician. I will promise you anything your little electorate heart desires, because you are my constituents, because you are the informed voting public, and because I have no intention of keeping any promise that I make.
ID agent out here.
I mean, I'm willing to leave. I'm not here to create any situation. But I would prefer to stay if I could stay. That's been deemed an official. That's where. Well, I'm still a little unclear on what would happen if I did not violated the security.
Read 18 U.S.C. 3056.
Could you give me that number again? The thing?
You can shut that off if you like.
Well, if you're going to give me a reference number to a
18
document.
U.S.C. 3056 gives us an authority on the United States Code.
Is it part of the Patriot Act?
No. It's been in existence for a long time. Right.
I mean, I understand. I respect your need for a secure area, but as you understand, I present no physical threat whatsoever to any candidate.
I never said you did.
And therefore, it's purely free speech, public sidewalk. And I guess, of course, you are the public and public servants, and you've been given the right to limit that access for me at this time. All good. Once again, this is not a.
So what we're doing is we're asking you to leave.
Right.
That's what we're asking.
Oh, I thought this was the end. But you want me to leave further?
Can I see your personal credentials?
Free speech.
Hey, officer! What? He's coming here to the golf.
I don't know what the deal is.
Once again, gentlemen, my name is Vermin Supreme. I am on the ballot. I am attempting to get to the debates.
You need to go back
to the demo area.
No, I don't want to be at the demo area. I want to get into the debate.
You're not invited to debate. You got a ticket?
I don't need it. I'm a candidate. I'm on the ballot for
I'm telling you right now. That's the last time I'm going to tell you. Go.
All right. Whatever. I can do whatever the hell I want. It's my campaign. Who's going to stop me? I think that just seeing the name Vermin Supreme on the ballot, giving people the opportunity, it has been treated as a protest vote. People read into it, and that's fine because it is what it is. It's obvious what it is. You can vote for Vermin Supreme. Look on the ballot. There's vermin. I get it. You can't not get it. And so if it's none of the above, I mean, it has been used as a protest vote in the past.
Vote for me. My name is Vermin Supreme, and if you don't vote for me, I'm going to track you down like a dog. I know where you live. I can find the voter roll. I'll know who voted and who didn't vote. I can figure it out if you voted for me or not. So you better vote for me. God bless America. Amen to that. Yeah. Hallelujah. Vote for Vermin Supreme for a more God-blessed America.
Hey, look, it's a crazy man with a boot on his head. And if they take it at face value, I think it's more amusing. But who cares, really? I mean, once again, I don't believe that I have a chance of winning. I'm not in it to win, but I do win every time. It's a moral victory. It's an oral victory. I'm winning by a landfill. I should have the freak vote sewn up tight. But, some freaks are a little more leaning towards Ron Paul or towards Kucinich. Whatever our issues are, whatever brings us out onto the street, I respect anybody who has anything to say who's going to come out and say it. And I might make fun of them, and I might engage them in an off-the-wall way, but I fully respect their right to do it.
We can stop this abortion crime issue just by sterilizing all Americans. There will be no need for abortions. Thank you. I'm Vermin Supreme. I approve of this message.
Anything can happen.
Vermin Supreme, another Republican candidate.
On the ballot.
There's your banner.
Thank you very much.
So we can have a contest between you and I.
All right.
There's my...
Governor Swift, did you wash your hands? I'd like to say what a pleasure it is to be here at this wonderful event today. This will be the third cycle of pancake breakfast, which I have attended. I have a theory as to why some of the other major candidates have not shown up, and that is simply because the pancake breakfast has lost its corporate sponsorship. The Pancake Industrial Complex is no longer sponsoring this event, and that is probably why the main candidates are not here, because there's no corporate money to dip into. Pancakes are Mike Huckabee's favorite food. They're round and flat like the earth.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Actually, that's what they
Not so good.
That's why you like the boots.
Sorry about that.
You're going to get to such a pancake.
All right. You're cut off.
Yeah, you're done.
Oh, it was funny when the Three Stooges did it, but this is real life. Not funny.
This is a great crowd. 200,000 people I see in front of me.
A lot of them. A lot of bad ones.
I know there's a lot.
Well, for instance, some of those in environmental protection. For instance, news source review. I'd get rid of a lot of those signing statements. I'd get rid of, eavesdropping on citizens. A lot of that were executive orders. Many, many more.
What about Chuck Norris for Secretary of Defense?
Huckabee just said that drug dealers and prostitutes need to start paying their fair share of taxes, right?
I agree.
So doesn't that mean he's intending to legalize those things?
That's what I thought.
Well, if you look at somewhere like Amsterdam, their crime rate is a lot lower, and there's a lot more harmony when he starts less victimizing people of doing those things. It's not such a horrible crime when it's not illegal.
Right. Yeah. So do you think Mike's going to legalize those things?
Maybe.
I mean, how else is he going to get tax money out of it?
Those direct questions, I think it's one of those political implications that I can't pick up on yet, but it could be there, and it would definitely make me a lot happier to know that our country is becoming more liberal and just more freedom.
Yeah.
Just throw some marijuana in there, we'll be okay.
Yeah. So Huckabee supporters smoke up. All right.
Yeah! Hell yeah, bro!
Thank you very much.
Be very careful. Make sure she's okay.
Mr. Huckabee, your statement that drug dealers and prostitutes should be paying their share of taxes, does that mean you're going to legalize those activities?
Oh, of course not.
Senator Edwards, some people say that your hair cannot beat Mitt Romney's hair. Whose hair will win? Your hair or Mitt Romney's hair? If your hair got in a fight, who would win? Mitt Romney's hair or John Edwards' hair? That's the question I'm here to ask today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Why not the worst this election year? Vote for me, Herman Supreme.
As you can see, John Edwards completely afraid to engage me in a debate right here, right now.
Come on, John Edwards. Come on, surrender. Surrender. We have you surrounded. John Edwards, we have you surrounded. Come on. Watch it out there, sir. Look out. Oh, my goodness. Oh. The John Edwards bus ran over my foot.
Where do you stand on the mandatory toothbrushing issue?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really great idea.
How do you think we can enforce such a thing?
I don't know. We'll print more money and pay for it.
Beautiful. Now, do you believe that we can actually, will you support time travel research, sir?
Sure, absolutely.
That's beautiful. Will you also go with me back in time to kill the infant Hitler before he's even born with our bare hands?
That sounds
a little bit, but we can do it. We can do it. All right.
President Edwards.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, there are a lot of them. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out today to show your support for my campaign. Love America more. Love America more. Love America more. Love America more. Dennis Kucinich, come on out and meet me. This is, of course, Dennis Kucinich's entry into the presidential campaign bus demolition derby, which will be taking place tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you'll be there. It'll be in the Walmart parking lot.
Wait, go, you're not done. Hey, no, you're not done. We're not done with you, Dennis.
Are there any time travelers here today? Thank you. I'd like to remind you that we are all time travelers, and we are all traveling from the past into the future.
You notice that. Fuck you! Fuck you! My name is Vermin Supreme. I am on the ballot. I am a presidential candidate, and I'm not being allowed into the debates here tonight. Obviously, your corporate taskmasters are not allowing me into the debates tonight, a legitimate candidate with a legitimate chance who is on the ballot. Why is Fox TV so afraid of democracy? What is fair and balanced about ignoring my crazy campaign?
The people who are excluded from the debates are the ones you need to be voting for, not the ones who are bought and paid for by your HMO. The same people who denied your aunt and your uncle an eye transplant or a corrective eye surgery last year are the people this year who are paying for McCain, who are paying for Mitt Romney, who are paying for Hillary Clinton, who are paying for Edwards. This is a real thing, folks, and real change can happen.
Where does Senator McCain stand on waterboarding in the public schools? I believe we should waterboard the little bastards. It'll set them straight. You know what I'm saying?
The whole system's rotten. It stinks. The power concentration of the corporate influences in America is over the top. The ability of us as citizens and citizenry to really make a difference, to really control our lives, it has been compromised. My own real political personal beliefs do lean towards anarchism. I am an anarchist in real life. I'm not, I'm registered Republican, but I believe that we don't need government to run our lives. I don't believe we need the government to tell us what to do, where to do, when to do it, and how much to do it. But I also believe that in order for that to happen, we also have to take the responsibility for ourselves. We have to take responsibility for others. We have to offer mutual aid and support and care to our fellow citizens. And it's those two things. It's we can't. The libertarians are just about abolishing the government and let shit fall where it may. But I believe that's a mistake. I believe that we can dismantle the government gradually if the citizens take up more of the slack. I mean, it's almost a Republican idea, taking the government down. But they offer no alternative to helping people other than charity. I mean, civics, citizenship. Americans don't know what it means to be a citizen anymore. They're not taught in school what it means, and if they are, they're taught some very twisted and jingoistic fashion. People are being lied to. And that's why I offer Lies for Less. That's why my joke humor campaign is so important. There are real issues. We're in serious trouble, and if the people don't wake up, the planet's going down the frickin' toilet. I.e. global warming, i.e. the environment, i.e. the totalitarian fascist clampdown that's going on in our lives. I'm here. I'm running. My rights will be violated. I know this. Every campaign, I go out onto the streets. My civil liberties will be violated. This is a guarantee. They've been violated already. It's fucked. I do not consent to a search.
Mutants for Militarism supports Vermin Supreme.
Thank you.
What will you do when you win after today?
My first official act will be to issue an executive order dismantling the federal government.
Well, I hope you get to vote for legalized prostitution and drugs.
Yeah! Hell yeah! That's the day of my life.
It is.
Oh, of course not.
Mobile broadcast news.
Space aliens, they're here! I've been blessed with the ability to be able to do what I do, and so I do it. Because if I wasn't doing it, it would just... Who would? Who would be doing this? No one. Here I am.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. For me, Vermin Supreme, or else. This is your final warning. Thank you.
And this is what democracy looks like.
Where's
Where's your party tonight?
Where's my party tonight? My party will be at every other campaign party. Once again, we'll be conducting a survey which candidates' campaigns are cool enough to let me in, and which ones are too tight-ass to even let me anywhere near.
Love America more! Love America more! Love America more!
Somebody who's out to continue this war is just not going to get my vote right now.
I think I made the wrong choice between my options of go to war or go to jail, and I shipped. I had to do some things that I'll never forgive myself for. And I'm here because it's what I can do to try to make things better, try to help push the world in the right direction. I'll certainly not a day passes that I don't think about my experiences in Iraq. It was an intensely unpleasant experience in a lot of different ways. I'm a little mad, frankly, that this had to happen. There's no excuse for it. There was certainly no reason other than giving a handful of people who are already obscenely rich a lot more money.
Rudy, I have a present for you. It's a clown nose. I'd like to present you with this clown nose, Rudy.